Hi all, we are hitting the road, taking the Bubble, which is our 19-foot camper, on the road, and we're taking you guys along with us. Here's a few hints as to where we might be going. But first, just in case you're new around here, here's a quick introduction. Hi there, we're Matt and Stacy. We recently bought an off-grid property in beautiful West Virginia. We've been busy making this property our own little slice of paradise, adding in a few modern conveniences, having fun learning all of the construction trades, and converting a pole barn into our future home. This channel is about my passion for painting with a torch and wax, and about our passion for adventure and taking risks. Consider subscribing and join this creative community. And don't forget, hit that thumbs up button if you're enjoying the video.
Hello. Happy December from Wheeling, West Virginia, and from the Bubble.
Is it Merry Christmas yet?
Not yet. We have about a month to go. A little less than that, perhaps. But
okay.
At any rate, we are coming from Wheeling, West Virginia, because we went on a little trip. And strangely enough, the weather was beautiful. We kind of debated whether to go this time of year or not. And it was upper 50s today. Beautiful to walk around. It's getting cold tonight. Colder. And we did hit some raindrops a little bit tonight. But warm enough to be in the camper. Obviously, we're layered up a little bit. But yeah, it's nice. So anyways, why in the world did we come to Wheeling, West Virginia?
Lights, camera, action. Oh no, just lights.
And what was our first stop here? The Palace of Gold.
True.
Yeah, and so I'm not going to describe this correct tonight. I'll try to remember to do a better description and some voiceover and some pictures of this place. But it's basically a yoga retreat, a pilgrimage for northern Indian people from northern India. They worship Krishna, I believe is how you say it. But we came to here because it's on our list of places to see in West Virginia. We have a little scratch-off map, and that was one of the man-made places that was on the list, right?
Yeah, that's basically how it got on our list, so glad to see it, glad to have done it. And hopefully you guys enjoy some of the videos and pictures too.
If you know us too, we do like to experience different cultures, different people, and, you know, we try to kind of broaden our horizons or our way of thinking about different things. So it was definitely why we wanted to also come see it. But what did you think about it? Do you have any thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, the palace was pretty cool.
Yeah.
The ornate stuff you typically see in high religion type of temples and such. I'll be honest, I don't know all the terminology behind it, but yeah, outside of that, I was kind of surprised. There were a lot of Indian people there, but I didn't get. I guess I don't know what I was expecting, but I didn't quite get the vibe of the Hindu culture or something like that. And I'm assuming it's all within Hinduism. I don't even know that, I guess, but I was kind of surprised by that. Like, I wasn't sure what to expect, but I was kind of expecting to learn a little bit more about that too.
We did take a tour of the Palace of Gold, but it was kind of like, it didn't dive really deep into a lot of stuff. So hopefully when I overlay some pictures, I'll be able to dive a little bit deeper, because I got some literature on it that I haven't had a chance to read yet, obviously. Because I would like to learn a little bit more about it. But it was a beautiful day to walk around the grounds. They had a gorgeous pond there. There's cabins you can go and stay at. There's a whole yoga retreat kind of center. And then, of course, they have the temple that you can worship at. Yeah, just yeah, I'm interested into reading up a little bit more on the brochures, but worth going to.
Definitely. Everything's worth going to.
Yeah.
I'm sure we learned something. Not as much as I think I was expecting, like I said, but
Yeah.
definitely cool to see. There were definitely a lot of Indian people there. So had to have been somewhat connected to what they were looking for as well. So
Yeah.
And again, I don't know if this was more retreat getaway versus spiritual getaway. Maybe a little bit of both.
I think a little bit of both. Definitely a little bit of both from the vibe that I got out of it, because like I said, there are cabins there, there's hiking trails around it, and then of course there's the temple for the worship and spiritual end of things, and the yoga as well. So
Right.
anything else to add about the Palace of Gold?
No, as always, worth checking out.
Yeah, beautiful drive up too. The road was one of the nicer roads we've been on in the backwoods of West Virginia. Also, no cell phone service through Verizon. And we actually went and met some friends up there, and they had AT&T. They did have service, but Verizon, we did not have service. So, anyways, that was the Palace of Gold.
Correct.
All right. Voiceover, Stacy, coming at you as I promised I would do, explaining more a bit about the Palace of Gold. I've decided to not go into a whole lot of depth about the religion or the beliefs, just because I still don't know quite enough about it to feel like I should educate other people on it, if that makes sense. So, anyways, thought I would go over a few fun facts and things like that, things that we experienced while we were there. I also want to apologize for any mispronunciations here. I'm going to do my best to pronounce things correctly. But anyways, the Palace of Gold is a really unique temple complex in New
Vrindavan.
It was built as a memorial for the founder of the Hare Krishna movement.
A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada.
Originally intended as his private residence, it was completed after his death in 1977 as a memorial to him. The palace is known for its ornate marble work, stained glass, gold leaf accents, and elaborate gardens. It's absolutely stunning. It attracts thousands of tourists and pilgrims each year, and it's actually touted as America's Taj Mahal and has been listed as one of the 8 religious wonders to see in the United States by CNN. There's also a temple on the grounds, and the temple is open to the public 365 days a year. Visitors are welcome to observe the worship ceremonies that go on throughout the day. Be advised that you are asked to take off and remove your shoes. Inside the temple, there's a replication of the ancient Indian temple, and it's extremely ornate and intricate. I just wanted to say in closing on this Palace of Gold that I really do think it's worth going to see. It's absolutely stunning, and it would be really, really pretty to go in the summer and spring or fall as well.
So, from the Palace of Gold kind of spiritual area onto a little bit more commercialism, I would say. We kind of saw both ends of the spectrum
into
here.
The spirit of Christmas.
Yeah, so we went to Oglebay, and we had been there before, but it's been years since we've been there, and it was right there by the Palace of Gold. And yeah, so we thought, why not go get into the spirit of Christmas, go see some Christmas lights, play some Christmas music, you know, do all the festive things that you're supposed to do this time of year.
Kick off the season right.
Yes. So what did you think of Oglebay?
So we stopped and had, before the lights and everything, we actually stopped and had really just some drinks, and a couple of our friends and family had some burgers and things like that. Sat around a little campfire. They have like a little ski hill, and then it's like a par 3 golf course, and then I think it was called Route 88 Burgers or something like that.
Did you get any photos? I forgot to take video.
I don't think I have, no. Just enjoyed it while I was
guess
there.
we were too busy enjoying each other's company, and everybody's catching up with everyone. So, but yeah, it was really Route 88 Burgers and Brew. a really cool outdoor area, and like I said, it was a beautiful day, so it was a great day to chill out there around the campfire.
Yeah, it was definitely good. Really good French fries. I'll say that.
Yeah.
Oddly enough, of all things. But yeah, no, that was really cool. The views and the company were awesome. So that was a good start to the day. And then really we kind of hung out until it kind of got to be closer to dusk. So we headed into the zoo at Oglebay to kind of wait for it to get a little bit darker and then start the route. And for you guys that don't know, it's a driving tour to see the lights around Oglebay. There's a voluntary donation that you can give or not give if you don't want. You can just drive around and see most of the lights because it's on, some of it's actually right off of the main road. It's kind of weird. It's I think it's Oglebay Drive or something like that.
And you definitely need to drive. You can't walk it because it is on, there's like no sidewalks or anything like that. It's main roads. They don't close the roads down or anything like that. So you definitely need to drive.
Yeah, that makes sense. But I will say, from our memories from past, I'll be honest, I was a little disappointed. I don't know if there were a lot fewer lights, if they changed some things. We did learn that I think the zoo actually has like some light shows and we didn't go inside the zoo, so I think maybe a lot of it might have shifted into the zoo area, possibly since we've been there. And I guess we should also state that we kind of went on with a whim and did not have any plans for this trip other than show up and see what happens and meet some friends. And it really was about seeing some friends and family, and the other stuff was kind of a sidecar thing. So, but yeah, it was. The driving tour was a little disappointed. You can see lights similar or even better in a lot of areas, I think, overall.
We're going to and seeing, and I think, like, if you were to stay right there, like, we came back to the camper and read up on some of the brochures tonight because we had a little extra time. And I think if you were to stay right on the Oglebay property, it seems like there's a lot going on there, and it's very, very family oriented. They had like a kids like climbing wall and an ice skating rink and all kinds of kids activities to do, and of course the zoo. And yeah, it was worth going to, you think?
Yeah, and I was going to mention that too. I think if you're staying on property, you probably get a different experience. We didn't go into the lodge. There's a lot of things we didn't see as well, so I don't want to say it was a negative or a bad thing. Just not what I remembered from just seeing the outdoor lights and the displays. So some of it either moved or maybe it's less. I don't really know, but still worth going. Like, it's, again, I'll always say it. Everything's worth doing. Everything's worth seeing. Everything's worth putting a little effort into to go see. So that was worth it. And should we note, like, we'll talk more about it later, but the reason we weren't staying on property is, of course, we have the bubble, and for us, we were taking advantage of the Harvest Host connections, so we did find a really cool...
Yeah, we're staying actually tonight at a toy museum here in Wheeling, and we're planning on going to tour that tomorrow. So we'll fill you in more on that later.
Yeah.
But yeah. And the nice thing about Harvest Toast is that you can kind of stay off in these little, we're in the middle of a city, so it's a little bit noisier. Hopefully you don't hear a bunch of noise in the background. I think it's pretty quiet, but yeah, it's kind of cool to be members of the Harvest Host, because you can kind of go see parts of maybe an area that you wouldn't normally see because of where you're camping at or where you're staying at.
Right. And as much as I like old toys and this and that, like, I'll be honest, I don't know that the toy museum would have been on my list of stops if we weren't staying here.
Right,
so
right.
I think that's a benefit too. It brings you to places that you wouldn't normally just kind of go to.
Yeah, so we're going to go check that out tomorrow, but we'll pick you up then.
Okay.
Anything else on Oglebay?
I think that's good.
All right. See you in the morning, all.
Till next time?
No,
Can't say.
see you in the morning.
Well, yeah, because we can't say bye for now.
No, we're not leaving.
Not
We're
the
not
end.
leaving you yet.
It's not the end of the video.
You're not done with us yet.
Well, they might be. I probably shut it off already.
Don't say that. Hopefully not. All right. See you in the morning. Morning.
Morning.
Are you awake?
Yeah.
Okay. Here you are, sir. Bon appetit.
Oh, thanks.
It's like McDonald's, but better.
Yeah, that's a bad comparison.
Hello.
We've made it back from our trip. The bubble is now put away for its winter, in its winter home here in the barn dominium. And we thought we would touch base with you real quick on the Train and Toy Museum, Kruger Train and Toy Museum in Wheeling, the Harvest Host that we stayed at. Thoughts on that place?
Yeah, neat little place. I mean, it was, as we mentioned earlier, it's just a place that you go to because, you know, it's not something you would normally do, and we're glad we did. We ended up meeting my mom and my aunt over there, and all of us just kind of enjoyed reminiscing and seeing all the old toys and stuff. They had like a full basement, first floor and a second floor. It was in an old schoolhouse building.
Yeah, the schoolhouse building was really cool.
I was just going to say that the building itself was kind of neat. Tons of like train rooms, old, you know, cars, dolls, free pinball machines to play. Yeah, I don't know, all kinds of stuff. Like
they had a lot of like interactive displays, and then also a lot of stuff behind glass. But I think it seems like most of it was all donation based. Like they gather donations from various different people, different organizations, things like that. Really cool place.
Yeah. Yeah, and actually one of the interesting things is what's on display, I think they said was only like a quarter of what they have. And they showed us some of the back rooms. Like what they've done with all of the rooms is essentially build a room inside a room. And if you can imagine that on the exterior of that, they have like almost a secret door. And on the exterior is all the storage. So like they showed us a couple of those doors, and it's like there's just stuff inside the walls, so to speak, of all the other collections. And they, you know, flip them out and change them out every once in a while. But really cool though. Like, I mean, it's just fun. It's always fun to reminisce. Like we all grew up on toys, and well, not everybody, but most people grew up on some fun toys, and they see things in there that they recognize, or a game, or this or that. They had some unique pieces that, you know, you had to have the curator tell you about them, but the original die from the Rubik's Cube factory is there.
Along with diagrams. That was really interesting to see.
Yeah, kind of neat to see how it's made. That table that not the founder of Monopoly, but I can't remember why he was so famous for Monopoly.
Yeah.
But like a table of him sitting at it, they had the actual table and all this kind of stuff. So little things like that, it was kind of neat. So
Yeah, really cool place.
Yeah, overall, definitely worth the trip.
Good trip.
It was a good place to stay too. So if you are harvest hosts, easy place to get in and out of. You park. Oh, there's a train caboose like right outside that you park by, that you can go in also and such. But yeah, no, it's a great place.
Yeah, it was like, what, maybe 10 minutes from Oglebay, probably 20 minutes or so from the Palace of Gold, just because the Palace of Gold is a little bit of a distance away from pretty much everything. But the museum itself was pretty much right downtown Wheeling, so
Yeah.
great location.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, well. I didn't. It just did it by itself. I don't know what's going on here. We'll put them down now. Oh, there they go.
Oh boy.
Let's see if it does it again. Only one button. Oh.
Oh.
This is the worst loader ever. You know what's important?
What?
Clean air everywhere. This is a public service announcement from Studio Stacy and Snoopy.
Good trip.
Yeah, anything else?
That's it.
All right, all. Thanks again for coming along. If you liked the video, don't forget, give it a thumbs up. Consider subscribing if you're not subscribed. And, oh, Vlogmas is here, so you're getting a bonus video this week, so stay tuned for that. Consider hitting that bell down there, and that'll notify you when I release that video, which I think is going to be on Thursday this week. We'll see. But yeah, happy December, happy Vlogmas.
Is it a bonus if I'm included?
Yes, it's
Seems more like a
always
curse.
bonus.
It's kind of a curse.
Anyways, see you on the next one.
Bye
Bye.
for now.